Russia is the only country in the world that possesses competencies across the entire nuclear energy chain and also maintains traditionally high standards of safety and reliability in plant operations.
After Kim Jong-un reported 57 nukes, is Putin's new nuclear surprise now putting Trump and the West on edge? Is the United States ready for Putin's claim that Russia alone controls expertise across the entire nuclear energy chain? Russia's nuclear empire is expanding overseas, with Rosatom's export portfolio now covering 28 reactor units across multiple countries. Putin wants Russia to add another 30 gigawatts of nuclear capacity, including small reactors, as global demand for atomic energy rises. From the Urals to Siberia and the Far East, Putin plans to expand nuclear generation across Russia's most strategically important regions. Artificial intelligence, industrial robots and data centers are driving Putin's new atomic energy push, as Russia prepares for surging electricity demand.
Today marks the 81st anniversary of the creation of the domestic nuclear industry. I would like to congratulate all veterans and employees of the sector on this significant date. I would add that from the first days of implementing the nuclear project, alongside solving defense tasks, the most important attention was paid to the peaceful use of the atom in energy, transport, and other areas. Today, nuclear energy, with its powerful concentration of science, technology, advanced materials, production and construction solutions, and unique professionals, is, without exaggeration, a source of pride for our country. Russia is the only country in the world that possesses competencies across the entire nuclear energy chain and also maintains traditionally high standards of safety and reliability in plant operations. It is precisely these competitive advantages that allow us to hold leading positions in the market for constructing nuclear power plants abroad. Rosatom's export portfolio now includes 28 power units in various countries around the world. Nuclear generation is of special importance for the stable operation of the domestic power system. It is increasing its role in the energy balance. Today, it accounts for about 20% of the electricity generated in the country. In accordance with the industry's long-term plans, Russia is expected to add about another 30 gigawatts of nuclear power plant capacity in the future, including small nuclear power plants. This will allow not only the replacement of power units that will gradually exhaust their service life, but also a noticeable increase in the overall capacity of domestic nuclear generation. What is especially important is that it is planned to expand the geography of power unit placement. Modern nuclear plants producing affordable clean electricity will appear in the Urals, Siberia, and the Far East. In this way, we intend to strengthen the infrastructure base for the long-term development of regions and territories for the emergence of new energy-intensive industries, including deep processing of the natural resources of the Arctic, Siberia, and the Far East, and for supplying sectors and services whose role in the modern economy is rapidly increasing: industrial robots, automated systems in the service sector, and so on. And, of course, we are talking about the development of artificial intelligence tools, about the construction of data storage and processing centers. These elements of the digital platform economy are creating growing demand for electricity. It must be calculated and planned, and the necessary commissioning of generating capacity must be ensured. In this regard, I would like to emphasize several fundamental points. First, it is important to ensure technological readiness for the design and construction of nuclear power plants, both large and small, to have a range of standard power units that can be assembled serially in a conveyor-style mode. This means that it is necessary to increase the production of power engineering products specifically on the basis of domestic developments. Sectoral and related enterprises, scientific centers, and laboratories must be ready for this. The second most important task is ensuring nuclear plants are supplied with fuel. Here, of course, we must work to strengthen our own resource base, conduct geological exploration, and develop deposits. Third, competition in global nuclear energy is high, and we need to strengthen technological leadership in this area, constantly improve the safety of nuclear generation, and increase the economic efficiency of its operation. Russia possesses the most advanced technologies in the field of the closed nuclear fuel cycle, which makes it possible to use fuel repeatedly. It is necessary to establish the widespread introduction of such technical solutions. Fourth, professional personnel are, of course, needed for the creation and maintenance of nuclear facilities. The domestic school is strong in this respect, but our competitors I repeat, are not standing still either. There must be opportunities for current industry employees to continuously improve their qualifications. Fifth, the successful implementation of plans in nuclear energy requires a sustainable financial model for the development of the sector. It must take into account the specifics of financing investment projects, the scale of investments, payback periods, and so on.
Upgrade your news experience with the all-new HT app. Download now.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you'll have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a banking dynasty meets tides of world history, intrigue, and a dash of myth?
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you'll have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Have you ever wondered what happens when a banking dynasty meets tides of world history, intrigue, and a dash of myth?
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.